I can't do the tongue thing.
I can't either.
Yay!
I
I can do it. I learned how to do it in the back. Yeah.
Whoops.
Whoopsie. Actually happened.
It happened like before this. If you saw my tweet, you know.
Yeah, okay. And I'm Fox. So don't ever ask me to play Destiny because the answer is no, because it sucks.
It's terrible. It can be fun.
No!
But it's if you know that it's bad.
Absolutely not. It is the worst game ever. I have never struggled so much in my life over a game that should not be a struggle. Like, the disrespect. It's stupid. Yeah. It's stupid. I don't understand how. Anyway.
Oh, we can talk about Destiny for a while, but we won't.
This is Solar Scouts, okay?
Hey, welcome.
Welcome. Episode 2.
Episode 2. Thank you for watching episode 1.
Yes, we love all the feedback. We heard you, and we're going to apply it in our episodes to come. Mm-hmm. We also have some new things coming. You want to talk about that right quick, Kat? Put you on the spotlight!
Okay, I hope that you're talking about that we're going to add gaming to the channel. Yes.
We're adding our gaming to the channel. We're actually going to add one really soon, as in today. Hopefully.
Yeah. Yes, hopefully.
But you're going to see us game together and individually. It's going to take place in between our podcasts or either right before our podcast or the weeks that we don't do podcasts. So you can always get stuff from us and just see how we game and how we interact.
Especially as new stuff comes out and we play them, or recommendations that y'all give us.
Our trailers, anything, like we do reactions. You actually, if you want to send your gaming clips to us so we can react to it,
yes, that'd be fun.
Our email is.
Sorry. You can send your clips to SOULER. Let's try again. You can send your gaming clips to SolarScoutsPod@gmail.com, and I'll have it here, and it'll be in the description.
So yeah, do that because we'll love to comment on the gaming stuff that you guys do as well.
Yeah, we have a lot of news for today.
We do.
A lot has happened since the last time we recorded.
So first, we would like to talk, or Kat wants to talk about 2 of her
Okay. I'm going to talk about something big because I think it's big to me.
It's a big deal.
I have been following this writer named Stephanie Williams on Twitter for a long time. All the way back to when she was associated with another website that I don't want to say the name on here because it was a lot of drama, and I'm not even going to give it that. We're not going to talk about it, but I love everything about what she's doing, and she writes comics. I should have had it right here with me, but I'll try and put up an image or something. Yeah. But she wrote this comic called Living Heroes, which it was like Marvel heroes and living single together, and it's so funny and it's so cute. It's a really quick read. I also forgot the name of the artist, but I'll have that here as well.
Is this a digital copy, or
there is a digital copy, so you can get it. I ordered the hard copy, so I could have.
You can order on her website.
Yeah, she has a company called But What If Though. Oh, and it's really dope. So she is actually writing a Nubia comic for DC Comics, and I think it comes out in October, and I'm so excited. I know, girl, yes, it's huge. Seeing all the stuff that she has done, because she even has a slice of life comic that she does of her and her son, and so just seeing how she has come this far is so amazing. And I believe she's working on something with Marvel, but she released the covers of the Nubia. So good. I'm so ready for them.
I like Nubia better than I like Wonder Woman, but that's
yeah. You know what? And I'm looking at my bookshelf if that's what you're wondering. There was, speaking of Nubia, this will be a weird transition because I also wanted to shout out Jamila Rowser, who is another comic writer. She wrote Wash Day, which is a slice of life. Mm-hmm. It kind of follows the main character as she is like, washing hair is like an all-day thing. We're both locked now, but
locked up
because it's an all-day event.
Praise them. Oh, I didn't mean to block your face.
It's okay.
Won't he do
it? So we're both locked up, but if you know, you know. Wash Day is literally an all-day thing, and so it kind of follows the main character and her best friend throughout the day of her washing her hair, like deep condition her hair, and what she encounters, and it's really sweet and cute. But she also wrote Wobbly 3000. I hope I remember that correctly, but it's like in the future.
Look how she gets on the talking about it.
Because I just love seeing people of color doing big things, and especially seeing these two. Because I've been following both of them for a while. I found Jamila maybe through. Oh, she used to do. She was associated with Geek Girl Brunch.
Okay, I remember that.
Yeah, and I was so excited about that. Tried to do a Birmingham chapter. That wasn't for me. That wasn't my life. I'm sorry, y'all. That wasn't my life. But
maybe we can start a mini one now.
Yeah, I think we
can. Not saying like I don't know, like a membership thing.
Yeah, I think you can still do it.
Place.
Yeah, we can do something small.
Solar Scouts.
Oh, that'd be cute.
Solar Scouts brunch.
Oh yes.
Oh!
We'll get back to that.
Okay.
We're gonna have meetings, but so Jamila wrote Wash Day, and she also wrote Wobbly 3000, and it's just about like these friends in the future, and they go to a club and like they're twerking. It's just fun. It's just fun. But she works a lot with an artist named Robin Smith. Okay. And Robin Smith, which is why I was saying I wanted to do this transition, wrote a Nubia comic for DC, and it came out earlier this year, and it's so good. It's a graphic novel, so you can read it in like an hour or so, but it's so good. The art is so wonderful. So yeah, it's just amazing seeing like black women doing great things in comics. Like, I just never thought I would see the day where it was this many, especially like in our age bracket.
Yes. Especially the age bracket, because I think a lot of it has to do with what went on during the pandemic. And a lot of people like to say like, oh, the riots were necessary and stuff, but it opened a lot of doors. It did,
because people are starting to like give a place and a platform for people of color or black people.
And even if it's for their gain to say that they are inclusive, it is still opening the door for people of color. Yeah. And we can take advantage of that and use that to open the door for other people of color. So I'm excited to see that as well, because I just know that if someone sees another person's comment, like your husband's comment, and they'll be like, oh, let's bring him. Shout out to her!
Silent P working on a comic. I'm not going to release much because I'm not going to say much because it's going to release soon. I got that on these stuff.
Well, we're excited.
Yes, we are very excited. He has been working so hard on it for a long time. Like, this was an idea he had in college. And when we got married, he was like, he wanted to get back into it. And he did, and he really stuck with it. I'm so proud of you, baby. Shout out to my hubby.
Shout out.
Okay. I'm going to put in the description where you can find Stephanie, Jamila, and Robin, so you can see their socials and see the work that they're doing.
Because it's amazing.
It is amazing. It's so wonderful.
Yeah, she just showed me Nubia, and I was like,
I had to pull it up.
Oh. Like the woman looks like Angela Bassett. Yeah. Okay. Like the muscles, the tone, just like the posture, like you get that bad girl energy.
Right. And Robin is the artist on Nubia, and so I also have the writer on there in the description, but she's younger. This is like beginning of her learning who she is, and it's really good to see like a young future.
Oh yeah, because you know she's gonna be better than Diana.
Yeah, we know this.
But I don't want to shake any. You know, shaking it.
I mean, Diana's like, we obviously
love Wonder Woman.
But we just talking about like, you guys.
It's Nubia.
Yeah, it's Nubia, and being black women, like we want to see us.
Yeah. We
want to see us. We are tired of seeing the. Y'all know. You know.
Moving forward. I know you talked about some comics that you love, but you also have some manga.
Yes.
That you would love to talk about.
I want to talk about a couple recommendations because I was just thinking like I want to recommend some manga that I've been reading. So I also want to recommend some manga. Just a little news. They announced the release date for Jujutsu Kaisen to return to Shonen Jump August 1st. If you don't read it, read it.
Read it because it's so good.
Yes, you can find it on the Viz Media Shonen Jump app, but I'm sure there are other ways that you can read it. That you can read it however you get it, or if you want to spend the money, if you got the space and the coin. I tried to start collecting them. I'm gonna get back to it, but you know,
if you got the coin, you got it.
Go ahead and buy it. But get ready, August 1st, because it's coming back. Also, want to talk about Chainsaw Man because I started reading Chainsaw Man.
Okay, what's Chainsaw Man?
So I'm the silver.
I've heard of it, but
yeah, because they released it's coming out. I don't know when it's coming out, but they released a trailer, and I was like, "This is gruesome. I need to read this." It's real gruesome, but the premise is that there's this kid who is like in a lot of debt, and he has like a pet demon who helps him kill other demons so that he can pay off his debt. But then something happens where they have to fuse. It's kind of sad, actually.
Is the fusing like gruesome, like painful?
I'm not gonna spoil that.
I feel like it is. Oh.
I mean, I'm not gonna spoil that. So they have to fuse.
But isn't that kind of the thing with anime?
Yeah, I mean it's definitely some body body horror, you know, that kind of stuff.
Oh.
But it is good where I am. So I recommend, if you're trying to get into a manga before the anime releases, this is a great opportunity. Yeah. Because sometimes
I'm gonna have to look at it and I'll probably be like, oh.
It is sad. It is sad. It's the whole fact that he's like in debt and poor, and it's like one part where he was like, now we get to eat for 2 days. It's so sad. But they fused at some point, and so he is being used by this organization. Like I said, I'm very early on, but I recommend it.
Okay.
And then the last one to recommend.
That hurt my heart.
On a lighter note, for my folks out there that like some romance for adults, not that kind of. Okay, it's not that far, but it is. Anyways, I'm digging myself in a hole. Sweat and Soap. I'm going to give you the premise of Sweat and Soap and see on camera your natural reaction to this. Because I didn't tell you the other day.
You did not. You did not tell me.
So
I'm going to face forward while you say it so they can see like.
So the premise of Sweat and Soap is about a young woman. I don't remember anybody's name, although I'm on the 6th volume. Or I'm on the 5th volume. I just bought number 6. But one of the main characters, she has a sweating problem, and she works for a soap company, and the creator, the guy who comes up with all the scents, sees her one day and he smells her, and she's very embarrassed how much she sweats. Like, she has to change her shirt and all that stuff. I know. But he smells her and he thinks it's like the best smell in the world. So he like comes up behind her and he smells. And it gives him an idea for a soap. And so he comes out with that soap, and then it's all this creates a romantic entanglement. And it's very adorable and sweet. And he loves the way she smells. And even though she's very embarrassed by it, it doesn't bother him. Sweat and Soap. They just recently in June, I believe, released Volume 6. Volume 7 is probably getting ready to come out or already out. I should have looked that up beforehand. It doesn't matter. It is so cute. It's so cute. They go on little vacations together. If you like that sort of thing, if you just want something that gives you butterflies, my husband recommended it to me because he was like, it's kind of weird. Because he told me about it and I was like, that sounds pervy. That's what I said. But then I read it and I couldn't put it down and I was like, oh my gosh, this is giving me butterflies and I'm like blushing and it's so cute. Sweat and Soap. Check it out.
Alright, so that's what we have for today. It's gonna be a minute before I read that one, so I ain't even gonna lie to you. It sound like
don't worry, I'm gonna let you borrow.
It sound like he like scoop up her sweat and
no,
put it in a jar.
No. It's just like a nice little cuddling, and then you hear like, you know, it. I don't want to spoil it, but there's no way of talking about it without it sounding weird.
Yeah, it sounds weird. It
what was
sounds
that?
weird. Duh.
This is a family friendly show. Anyways, I'm judge yourself, okay? It's good.
I'm judging her.
And if you have read it and you like it, let her know in the comments.
Yeah, let me know if you read it and like it, so you can influence me to almost pequeño.
If you don't like it, keep it to yourself.
If you like me and you think that it sounds, also comment in the comments so we can agree with each other.
No. Leave that one alone. Only nice things about Sweat and Soap. Check it out. You won't regret it.
So those were some very wonderful options, Kat. Especially the first two. Moving on.
That's okay. That's okay. I knew. That's why I saved the description for the recording.
You knew I was gonna say something. You knew.
That's fine.
Well, we talked about wonderful comic writers and illustrators, as well as great, wonderful manga. But now it's time to get into the nitty gritty of what we're talking about today. So let's begin with a little controversy and work our way up, shall we?
This is mainly you, and I'm just here for commentary.
Okay, so the first thing that we want to talk about is how Nickelodeon decided to come out with their All-Stars. Yeah. That, if you know what I know, looks exactly like Smash Bros.
Yeah. It's going to be fun, though.
So, I want to know. Okay. I want to know, what were they thinking? I will still play it, but
yeah, we definitely gonna play it.
Is how did you get away with this? And why do you think that there was an offer to Nickelodeon to add their characters to Smash Bros. And Nickelodeon said no because the offer was too low?
I'll tell you what I think. I think Smash Bros. Has been running that like cross character brawl
because they have pretty much everybody. On there.
But then Jump Force, isn't it called Jump Force? Came out with the anime characters.
But it's a different setup.
I know, but I feel like
it's kind of like an anime version of Mortal Kombat.
Oh, I haven't played it. I just kind of assumed
Jump
it
Force
was like
so it's not like Smash Bros. At all. It's like 1v1 or 2v2, but it has like the same format as Tekken or Mortal Kombat.
Okay, well then I think Nickelodeon is just still late to the game. I don't even think Smash Bros. Would offer that to them.
So we all know that Bandai created Smash Bros. But a developer named Ludosity,
yeah, I've never heard of them,
who supposedly made 2018 Slap City, which I've never heard of.
Never heard of it.
But apparently the success of Slap City is what brought Nickelodeon to want them to create a copycat.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's basically that.
Yeah.
Now, you have your favorites, and, everybody's going to want to do SpongeBob versus Patrick or something like that. But is it enough to take it over the edge or to keep it relevant?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Because I haven't looked at, like, the lineup of characters, but I feel like
they have some old schools in there.
Yeah,
so like Danny Phantom, SpongeBob, Patrick, Sandy.
Yeah, the Wild Thornberries too.
Yeah.
So I feel like the demographic for that is our age.
Yeah. Which, our age and up is kind of controlling the gaming
definitely
universe right now. Believe it or not. That's what's happening. You got 28-year-olds, 25-year-olds and up.
Yeah. That
are really, like, playing the games for hours.
Women take up a lot of it, I think. Yeah, women are...
People don't want to talk about it, but it's the truth. Sorry for coughing. But yeah, women definitely take up the space for gaming. A lot of people like to deny it. Like, they deny everything that women probably do better.
There's a lot. There's a long list.
Anywho, I personally don't think that it's going to be enough for them to compete with Smash Bros.
Definitely.
Now, will they have their own little fan base and stuff? Of course, because it's nostalgia. Everybody wants to play their favorite character. But will they even develop? They don't even have a lot of. They do have some 90s characters in there. But will they have like a whole 90s throwback? Will they have like certain anniversaries where they bring new characters like Smash? Like, are you basically copying the format that Smash Bros do?
It looks like it's just gonna be like a joke to most people. Like, it's just gonna be a big meme. Yeah. Which is fine if that's how they make their money. But I can't imagine that people will be waiting for the next one. Right. Especially when Smash Bros has been out for so long and that fan base is still so huge. Yeah. So, I mean, very bold of you, Nickelodeon, and whatever the company is called. Not trying to downplay anybody doing anything new, but it's just odd to take something. Because like I said, I thought, which I've never played Jump Force or watched anybody play it. I just kind of assumed maybe that's just like a genre that they wanted to get in, but the fact that there's nobody else doing that besides Bandai is it's odd that they would just take that whole premise.
Right.
A whole, like, concept. But, Oh, Lord have mercy.
Did that happen during?
It happened in the beginning. We never fixed it. I forgot. Okay.
I was like, wait, what? We've been talking this whole time. Them things just been on the ground.
So, if you have noticed that these have been... they're not gonna stay. Our honey buns, like you know how they. This is shade, luminescent purple. She got them eyes.
She's like, what?
Yeah. Okay, excuse that they fell over at the beginning and then we forgot to put them back up. But you worried about the wrong thing.
You worried about the wrong thing.
You should have been looking at the poster.
Which is so cute, right? Cat did it. Ain't it cute?
And Nick did the logo, y'all.
Nick, thank you.
Thank you, Nick.
Once again, I gave him some money to get him a bottle. I was like, aww, get you a bottle because he deserves it. Because he's about to be up here screaming. I'm just kidding. Nick can sing.
Yeah.
Nick can.
I was
below.
Philip and I were listening to the music last night because like I got on this high of listening to Willow's new album, and I was like, I want to listen to Distinguisher.
Willow.
I know,
I'm
I did
glad
too.
She went her own path because she is giving me so much nostalgia.
I know
about what I thought I was in high school.
Yes. I was like, I wish I could have done
girl. Transparency.
Yes. She has a song with Avril Lavigne. It's so good. And Tear Away. The whole album's good. But This is not a music podcast.
Transparency.
Okay then.
That's what I'll be like. Like when I sing Paramore, and she was singing like,
I be singing on the drums, guitar. Hold this is my part.
Okay. Don't judge me. Now do not play it with 6'4", because he does not want me to say his government name.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. Shout out to you, baby.
I know. Shout out to you. What's up? What's up?
Hey, buddy.
Gotta get you into some anime.
Oh God, I try to get him to watch Attack on Titan.
Mm-hmm.
He watched the first half, and then we went to go see his friends at his friend's car show, a car display thing, and they all liked anime. So we're talking about. I was like, yeah, I try to get him to watch Attack on Titan. He's like, yeah, it was just a whole bunch of people with they naked selves walking around eating other folks, and I saw a whole bunch of blood. I was like, that blood don't even belong to that person. Why is there so much blood coming out of? And I was like,
you know what? That's a fair.
And I was like, this is why I need him to like describe stuff.
Yes.
Put it apart, because I think it would be so funny just to hear him trying to describe different anime. Like, and it was about this, and I understand why y'all even like that stuff. I'm like, well,
I would love that. That would be really great.
Yeah. But shout out to you, babe. Love you forever. Anywho. Oh, don't do that.
Sorry.
So.
Say I love you.
We have talked about how Nickelodeon. Well, basically, back to Nickelodeon. I don't think. I may play it, of course, but I just think that everything is going to be. It's not the same.
Yeah. And
people are going to expect it to be like Smash Bros. Because you're basically copying everything from them.
Yeah.
So even down to the trailer, when Smash Bros. Will come out with a new character, they would do the exact same thing that Nickelodeon is doing now. So I think it's not going to live up to the standard.
I agree.
It's
I
not.
Agree.
And it's going to dwindle down. Like, as soon as it goes up, it's going to
go
right back down.
That's why I say I think it's literally just going to be like a quick meme. Like, everybody's going to play it
like,
initially.
oh, this is cute.
Yes. And it's,
get your coin while you can, Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
I'm about to say Nick, but then you think about.
Oh, yeah. Not you, Nick.
It.
You do get that coin, though.
Yes.
Still.
Put a picture of Nick.
Oh, yeah.
Like, right here. This is Nick, guys.
What if I couldn't do it? That was I'm still gonna leave that in.
Right. Like,
I'm just playing.
You should put like a thing like wham wham and just put like a sad face. Like I couldn't do it.
I know I can put him in there. I'm sure I could.
Yeah. So we talked about one controversy, which is Nick versus gosh darn Mario and them.
No. Not Nickelodeon versus Mario.
It's like, you don't even have to take everybody on. Just put Mario in front of them and be like, But we talked about that. Now we're going to move on to another great controversy, which is Valve coming out with a Stream Deck.
Yeah. I remembered before we started recording that Valve tried to come out with a system a couple years ago that did not do well. And
I remember that.
Yeah, and I completely forgot about it. I'm sure a lot of people forgot about it. It was like a pre-order and everything. Mm-hmm. But now they have announced the Steam Deck. I'm going to try my best not to say Stream Deck.
Oh, I said Stream Deck.
Oh, you did? But we're going to talk about that. Because
it's a new Stream Deck.
There's also a new Stream Deck by Elgato that came out like the same day. And it... Yeah.
So it's basically Valve versus Elgato.
Yeah, because it was like... But I think Valve kind of won the marketing that day, and Elgato got overshadowed.
Yeah, because we know Elgato's like pattern, their format. We know like what they bring to the table, which is a lot.
Yeah.
Because their mini is just as powerful as their regular Stream Deck, which I think is something that could be undefeated to this day.
Yeah. You
can have like 6, but the 6 evolves into other folders and stuff. So it's basically like having the regular Stream Deck right there with you, and it's cheaper. So a lot of people who are just starting out would be able to benefit from it.
That's really cool. Well,
but
unfortunate. Very unfortunate
How
day.
How unfortunate for you.
Yeah.
How unfortunate. Oh boy. Shout out to all my Five Nights at Freddy's, my fan ass people, because y'all know exactly who I'm talking about when I sing that song. Okay? Baby, Five Nights at Freddy's will give you a heart attack.
Yeah, that's why I have never
I will never play it. Don't. Ooh.
Oh.
But yeah, don't ever ask us to play Five Nights at Freddy's.
No, never. Never.
The answer is no.
Okay.
You want to hear me scream?
We'll play other games, but that one...
Yeah, we'll play a horror game. Like, I'll play Phasmophobia before I play Five Nights at Freddy's.
Y'all heard that? She said she want to play Phasmophobia.
That's not what I said. I said that I would play that before I play Five Nights at Freddy's. Will I ever play Phasmophobia?
We might revisit it. Together in the same room.
That ain't gonna make sense. How we gonna do that? Who you gonna play with? Randoms?
Yeah. No, we can play. Like, we can be just next to each other. We'll have a double setup.
Oh.
Maybe we can do that. We'll figure it out. Don't worry, we'll figure it out. But going back to the matter at hand. The Steam,
going back. Yes,
the Steam.
Yeah. Steam kind of changed the game here, and if they actually,
this is big.
If they do what needs to be done, Elgato gonna have to team up with somebody. They're gonna have to team up with somebody. I mean, but who they gonna team up with? PlayStation?
I don't know.
Because the Steam has Xbox exclusive as well as Steam. Mm-hmm. And you can do both.
Yeah, you can do both.
You can get Xbox exclusive games as well as Steam games, which you know Steam has the most games in the library because it has a lot of indie.
Yeah, it has a lot of indie games. Yeah. And
which is crazy.
I feel like they're really. We talked about this earlier briefly. That this is what the Google Stadia wants to be. Like, you can take your whole Steam library with you wherever you go. It looks like a Switch.
That's another one.
It's not the price of a Switch.
It's more expensive than a Switch. A lot of people are saying, "Well, I'm glad I got my Switch," and I even said that. I'm glad I have my Switch
it's
now.
So different.
But now that I'm thinking about it, oh my God, they can even put Nintendo to shame a little bit because the Switch only has so much games, so many opportunities on there, and not only do you have Steam, which is vast, now you have Xbox as well. And you can take it wherever you go, and you plug it up. Do you know how innovative that is for gamers?
It's definitely worth the price because Steam is so big that it's like you're getting
everybody uses Steam.
Yeah,
Markiplier uses Steam. Corey Kenshin uses Steam.
Oh my gosh! Watch the first episode if you're
confused. Come back and play Resident Evil.
That would be great.
Dang! I want to see him play so bad because. It's just, I watched Resident Evil. I watched Markiplier played it. I watched Berlizzi played it. Who else did I watch? I watched Jay play it. And I love their reactions to gaming, but nothing beats Corey Kenshin. I'm sorry. Yeah. And that's his area.
Yeah, that is his
that's
area.
His domain. Resident Evil is his domain. And so I just...
Well, you know he's played it. Obviously.
I know he's played it, but I want to see it.
Yeah, he probably recorded it and just didn't post it.
Just send it to me.
Oh, Lord,
I want to see it.
This is episode 2. He got episode 1. Come on now.
Anywho, I think that if Steam do what needs to be done, it's gonna blow some socks off.
Yeah, I mean, this is really gonna be a great sale. I think the price is gonna deter people, especially as people are still trying to get PlayStation 5s.
But people got the PlayStation 5s, like we talked about. People got it for double the price, which is like $1,000.
That's true.
Well, how much is this? Like $499?
Yeah. If you had the option between the Steam Deck.
Deck.
Okay, that was fast. I I mean, I would agree too.
Steam Deck.
I feel like because I've said this before. PC gaming is the future because it's so much more. Like the exclusives are not enough to hold people to a $500 system or $400 system. It's not enough.
Right.
It has to be more, versatility, and the fact that you can do Xbox exclusives on this on top of the Steam library, and you can go wherever you want to go.
And you still be PC.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you still be PC. It's your same It's a no-brainer.
Yeah, and a lot of games, which we'll talk about this later, like Dead by Daylight is a lot better for PC now because the opportunity of you becoming like a fog whisperer or being able to do like the exclusives are only available for PC. Whereas if you do the console, you can only do so much. So it allows you to give the opportunity to do both.
Yeah.
Which I love. I can take my stuff anywhere and I can have that with me and I can stream from anywhere and stuff. Like, I would love that.
Yeah. I don't know how the Steam Deck will be for mods the way that, just regular PC is. But if it makes it a way where you can still have your mods on your games, then that's going to be even bigger. Because that's the reason why people play Grand Theft Auto 5 and still play Skyrim and all these other games, Sims on PC. Because you're able to add these mods in. So if they add that, which I haven't done the research to see that specifically, I think that's going to really...
It's going to mess some people up. Like, why would I pay why would I pay the same amount of money to get a PS5, which I'm still salty about, and like the big old Xbox or whatever, where when I can get this and I can do my mods and I can travel and still have my mods, that can be like something that you have like at competitions and everywhere else. If they integrate the controllers and stuff like that, where you can use like your Xbox controller or your PlayStation controller or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're gonna run people out of business. I'm sorry.
I feel like the only company that won't sweat is Nintendo, because they are never going to release their stuff for anything else.
Right.
But it will. I think this is going to force Sony's hand to create a handheld.
And I think Xbox is very smart to go ahead and do that with them, because that means Sony is going to try to hook up with Google. Oh, that would be great. That would make the Stadia worth it. Well, would it be the Stadia or would it be
Google's not going to join in if it's not going to be their own thing.
Yeah, but I think they're going to use the concept of the PSP.
Yeah, they should. PSP was before its time. Yeah, it released way too early. Really? I never got one.
I still have mine.
It was released way too early. It would be so successful right now, and they're probably already talking about it. Yeah. They've probably been talking about it.
Because, of course, they're not going to use Steam or Valve because they've already hooked up with Xbox and they're like mortal enemies.
Yeah. Which I hope they... I don't know if it had much to do... I'm sure it goes back further than the Blu-ray controversy. But this Microsoft versus Sony thing is so played out. It's been there for a long time. It's so played out.
Like the beginning when they first started coming out with their stuff like GameCube and even before GameCube and PS1 and stuff like that. Yeah. They've been beefing for the beginning of
it. Just feels like it's so not worth it at this point. Like, I don't want to spend $500 or $1,000 on 2 different systems to play like 2 or 3 games. That's why PC is so great.
And I hate that. Personally. And that's why Steam is great, because Steam has all the games on both PS and Xbox. Yeah. Why would I want to get another one if I could just use Steam? Yeah. Genius. Absolute genius. That's going to be, it's definitely going to, I agree, it's going to force Sony's hand. Yeah. And we predict that they are going to team up with Google. I predict that they're going to do a PSP and dump the Stadia altogether. Yeah. And they're going to make that something that you can hook up to your PC or whatever, but they're going to have that concept.
I hope they stick with the Stadia, because the concept of it, it just it looks like a Roku. I mean,
it's like round.
Yeah, but then they hook up straight into the HDMI.
Does, but I don't want no like little circle on my TV. It's just a little weird. It's like,
if it's in the back, you won't even know.
It's not in the back though. Most of it's in the side.
Okay, that's what I mean. It's on the side, yes. Make the stadium more attractive so Fox can get one. And make it work. Make it functional.
That first, you can make it work.
Functionality and then aesthetic.
Okay.
Come together. Beautiful. I am rooting. But hold on. I'm rooting for Google. I believe Sony would team up with Amazon.
Oh, that would be vicious.
That would be vicious.
That would be vicious because they will take over. Amazon's already trying to do Amazon gaming.
Yep, exactly. It just hit me.
And they already have like a connection with the PlayStation Store on Amazon because they do like exclusives.
They probably already been chatting.
Oh, sorry, Google.
Google, get in I was gonna say in the studio, like they're working on an album. Get in the studio, work on the album.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Oh Lord. Oh no. Okay, we'll get her later. We're just gonna move them and be like, boop. Sorry, quick little break. We lost one.
She gone. She ain't like what we said.
These pop figures, I love the heavy heads.
Yeah.
But their feet are not that
stable.
We were trying to set up Deku, and
we're gonna have Deku blocking
Luna.
Yeah, Luna from getting a but we know Luna, could fend for herself.
Yeah, Luna will be fine, but it was just cute to have Deku versus Toga. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're curious. Are you excited for the Steam Deck?
Yes, I think that it will be.
If you're not, why? You were crazy.
Basically,
yeah.
Basically, because I'm trying to start building my PC. Hopefully, we can get that soon. But, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no explanation.
Yeah.
If you aren't, then you need to reevaluate your life.
And who do you think, if Sony was going to team up with anybody, do you think it would be?
I think it would be smarter to do Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon is
a kingpin. I love Google.
They own Twitch.
And that's going to cause controversy between Steam and Elgato too.
Because the Elgato Stream Deck goes straight into Twitch. It has like a Twitch thing.
That shows us the Steam.
Yeah.
When they make it, it will have a Twitch. Or you can put that on there. But if Amazon owns Twitch.
Yeah.
Ooh. And how you going to distribute on Steam only? That would be so smart. That would be so smart if they did that. But, what about you? Are you excited for that? Or do you?
I think it's just going to ruin everybody's pockets.
Everything ruins pockets.
Yeah. But
Everything's going to ruin your pockets. Anything gaming is going to ruin your pockets.
That's true.
So
I am very much excited for the Steam Deck. I do think that it's going to just cause a lot of stuff to explode or implode or whatever. Yeah, it's going to cause a lot of drama. It's going to be some drama.
I want to see the drama. Okay, I need to see the girls fight.
Yes.
I need to see discounts.
Yes.
I need to see discounts. I want shade discounts. I want we better than the PlayStation Network 25% off. That's what I want.
I'm gonna need y'all to drop the game prices down. Okay.
A lot. And that's why I hate to say it, I love indie games because they're a little bit cheaper.
Yeah.
and most of the time indie games are better.
They're a lot of times better because they spend the time working on the story.
Five Nights at Freddy's was an indie game and it blew the heck up, and it's probably the best horror game ever. And the community is crazy.
Let's bring up Destiny again real quick.
No, Destiny sucks.
Okay, yes, that's my point. Is I know that there are a lot of gamers who still stream Destiny 2.
For you.
Playing online was a lot of fun. I played with my brother for a really long time. That was our sibling bonding while he was in another state.
Hi, brother. Hi,
a little pyramid scheme. My older brother, who you thought might have been my younger brother, I'm just his biggest fan.
How unfortunate.
But anyways,
because I thought he was younger, but he's not. He looks
I'm
young,
the baby.
Man.
Yeah, we look like we're. He is young. Yeah, he is young, but he's older than I am. But we played Destiny a lot together, and it was fun. But when I played the story mode, and I spent a couple of hours putting in a campaign, and it ended on a cliff note, I was like, I paid $65.99
for a cliff note.
Yeah, and like y'all weren't gonna even finish the game because y'all had to hurry up and put it out.
The online got so redundant to me.
Yeah, it got old real fast.
You can tell, I can tell, it had Halo written all over for me first and foremost.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Because we know what happened.
Yeah, most definitely.
It's kind of like Nickelodeon with Smash Bros.
Mm-hmm.
And people flocked to it because they didn't have that for Halo.
Mm-hmm. It's not a lot of games like that out anymore.
Halo's coming out with Halo Infinite.
Oh yeah, they are.
And I feel like there's going to be a downgrade with Destiny. And Destiny hasn't really come out with much other than new outfits.
Yeah.
And one new quest every 3 years.
They're pretty much the same kind of thing.
Same thing over and over again. You do these little fights and you just continue to grow within yourself or whatever. Mm-hmm. But it's just
yeah.
It I understand if you want to do that for you. Mm-hmm. If you found that my country's coming out, honey. That southern drawl came out. Which I saw a video of this. I saw a video, not cut, but I saw a video of this woman and on TikTok, and she was saying how different parts of the South talk. Mm-hmm. And she said, Alabama, we basically sound like some southern crackheads. And I said, honey.
Where was she from?
South Carolina. And she was like, South Carolina sounds so. I've been to South Carolina. They do not sound like that. She basically switched the nice southern drawl that we Alabamians have, we Birminghamians have, with South Carolina, who actually sound like the crackheads.
Oh.
My ad is Foxy Nima. On Twitter, we can talk about it.
First off, I feel like any southern accent, if you like southern accents, they all sound like elegant to me.
Yeah.
But there can be.
There are the outsiders. But
yeah, but
that's where she worked, and she worked corporate. And so she talking about, the real country part of Alabama, but she put that as the whole.
No.
And that ain't right.
I mean, those parts of Alabama we can't do.
Then we go back to South Carolina, or close to Tiger King Central and stuff, and them folks be up there doing God knows what. Sorry, that's kind of it.
I see.
I love my southern accent, and I think it's very beautiful.
See, what I love about a southern accent, because yours was just like that, is it's nice nasty. It's like, honey.
I'll light you up.
Honey. See, yeah, that's the thing.
I'll fry you up for dinner and spit out your bones.
Now, don't you ever talk to me like that ever again in your life.
Bless your heart.
Bless your heart. Southern bread.
Southern bread, honey. Born and raised.
Born and raised.
But anywho, needless to say, if Steam does what they need to do, it's gonna be some nice drama. Mm-hmm. Speaking of drama, there has been a quite the controversy in the world of Twitch and Dead by Daylight. So Dead by Daylight has this program called the Fog Whispers program, where they select streamers who play Dead by Daylight mainly, and they do very well, and they're like have different dynamics, and they represent like the coolness of Dead by Daylight. So these Fog Whisperers are vast, and I want to talk about two that I watch the most because I think they're super awesome in what they do. I want to talk about two of the streamers that I watch, and they are both Fog Whisperers. The first is Elix. Elix is a LGBTQ fog streamer, and she is a killer main, so that means that she plays the killer mostly, and she is awesome. Really? They call her the number one hag because she plays the hag killer a lot. So we call number one. We
played against the hag one time.
Yeah.
Is that the one with the axe?
No, baby, that's not that. That's the
Wasn't it the nurse? That was the nurse.
We played the nurse. The hag is like, it looks like tree roots.
Oh.
And she does like the little witch symbol.
Oh, I watched somebody play that.
Yeah. Okay. And she like the kind of like the dreadlocks. Which don't look like locks. They look like dreadlocks. You know the difference. But she does her. I love watching her. She's such a caring, loving person. And when Elix streams, it's just like R.I.P. to those survivors, cause y'all gonna die. Like, and it's so funny watching her, cause she uniquely finds a way to get someone. Like I would never in my life like grab somebody while they're jumping out the window and like slashing them down while they're jumping down the window or something. She does that. Yeah. She like goes out her way to make sure y'all not gonna have a good day. And it's so fun to watch and not be in that trauma. Yeah. Because I played Dead by Daylight with a powerful killer, and it is not fun getting like hooked and then getting off the hook just to get hooked again, then get hooked the third time, and going up beyond, honey.
Going up beyond.
Going up beyond.
Going up beyond.
I'm going up beyond.
I'm not gonna really sing on this, so
I ain't singing it.
We're going up beyond. Okay.
But yes, if you have someone, she is on Twitch. Mostly, she just did a YouTube channel for herself, but she puts her Twitch streams on YouTube so people can watch later. But I watch her on Twitch. It is hilarious, and she is so kind to her followers. Like, she takes the time to say hello to everyone, and it's just like, it's really good entertainment. She's a really good entertainer, and she's really good at her craft of killing people. She plays other games. I know she plays Apex too, but Dead by Daylight is her main. Yeah. Hear the music in the back.
I don't know if they can hear. Oh, if they can hear music, they can hear the thunder.
It's about to rain, y'all, so we apologize in advance for that.
If the lighting changes, that's because yeah, we're trying some new lighting. Did we even talk about our setup? Like,
no.
We're nice and comfy.
Well, yeah, we had to change it up, child, because we was looking like this.
Yeah. This is really nice on our bottoms.
Back.
Yeah. Yes.
And you see the awesome poster that Kat's done. We're going to try to change this more.
Yeah, we're going to change it up every time. I mean, we've changed it up several times today.
Yeah.
You know, they were laying down, they were taking a nap, and then one fell. And
yeah, she's down there in the nether realm.
Bye-bye.
Hey, babe. So the second person I want to talk about is DieHardDiva. She is a black Twitch streamer and YouTuber. She has both a YouTube and Twitch channel, and she's also a killer main. She plays the nurse mostly. Correct me if I'm wrong. But she's also really good. She yells like me. So that's what made me like, oh, I gotta watch her because this is how I would react. So she does play Survivor some. I haven't really seen Elix play Survivor that much. Only time I've seen Elix play Survivors when they came out with Resident Evil. Okay. But I think she does every now and then, but not as much as DieHardDiva does. But they're both fog whisperers, and they do very well with representing what Dead by Daylight wants for their streamers. However, there is one individual who is a major Twitch streamer who just got kicked off of Fog Whispers. Now, this is the first time that this has happened. It was him and another person, but we're not going to talk about the other person because they're not relevant to me. I don't like... Never mind. So this person I was following as well. I kind of stopped following them because of that, what they did and how they responded to it. But I'm talking about True Talent. So I'm reading the Twitch, not Twitch, the Twitcher, the Twitcher. But apparently he found out the hard way that he was no longer in Fog Whisperers. And then, so he made a post saying, kicked from Fog Whisperers, no explanation, no reason. Sent video evidence of another Fog Whisperer openly mocking me and said, isn't this against TOS, basically the standard of Fog Whisperers? There is still a Fog Whisperer and I'm not very confused. So he was upset because somebody was mocking the fact that he got kicked off. So he's kind of like throwing somebody else under the bus because he's like, if I'm getting kicked off, they should get kicked off too. So the Fog Whisperers, if you haven't known, they are the ambassadors of Dead by Daylight. There is no application process to become a Fog Whisperer. They basically look at what you do. These people are like hashtagging Fog Whisperer, Dead by Daylight, trying to get more recognition.
So they reach out to you.
They reach out to you. And they reached out to him as well as several other streamers. Yeah, they do hashtag Into the Fog. So if you happen to play Dead by Daylight and stream it, if you put that hashtag up there, maybe you can become a Fog Whisperer. They got some open slots. Ooh. Anywho, so they're looking for positive streamers that have an open mind and they represent the Dead by Daylight community, all of the Dead by Daylight community. And so he sent out another tweet, True Talent did, saying that got word from behavior of why I was kicked. It's because I made fun of the disabled. Yeah, you heard it. The dumb voice I did is making fun of the disabled. The voice we all use in different tones and rhythms to depict a dumb question or whatever that. LOL. Oh. And I saw the video clip. I went on good old Reddit to see, and they did have the clip. But I did see the clip, and he did mimic a disabled person. Now, my thing is, what you do in private, if there's any question about it when you do it in public, then don't do it. Yeah. Because everybody doesn't have your point of view, especially somebody who represents a whole community, which includes the disabled. If you're representing a company like that, you should not do anything to offend someone else, even if you do it in private. Nobody's watching what you do in the private because it's just you. If you put it out in the open, other people are going to see. And so you're exposing the things that you probably shouldn't be doing anyway to a group of people who are going to tell somebody that you're doing. That's why you should be careful about what you do on the internet. Yeah. And so there's people on Reddit saying, oh, I support True Talent. There's other people saying that he shouldn't have did it. I personally believe that you shouldn't have done it. And once again, my @ is Foxy Nima on Twitter, and we can talk about it.
And I haven't seen the video, but I feel like there was a point in time, especially when we were growing up, where there were some words that we wouldn't use now because it's disrespectful to people who are, have any sort of disability.
Right.
So even if you could say, we all make these sounds or whatever, that doesn't mean that you should be making those sounds.
Exactly.
This could be an example for other streamers. It's just like, if you're doing that, it's time to cut it out, because not that everybody is so sensitive that something can, but I think disabled people in general have been neglected in a lot of ways.
Course.
Like the representation,
right.
Just the things that we say every day, like walk it off. Mm-hmm. Like that can be offensive to somebody.
Yes.
That doesn't make that person sensitive. That's just like,
offensive.
It's offensive. It is what offensive. It is. And we're learning these things because.
And you're basically saying with you saying, "Oh, it's what I say every day."
Yeah, you could have
forget about it. But
you could have taken that opportunity to say, "I did not know that this was offensive. I apologize."
Right. There's a general apology that everybody does when they get caught.
Yeah, and then if you just have to say it, you cannot take it out your vocabulary. Then do it behind closed doors, and God will judge you.
God will judge you.
Yeah, that's between you and God.
You and your God.
But don't, if you then become offensive because someone, which I get, like, I'm sure that he can get some sort of, like, other deals.
Yeah, he still has a big following on Twitch. So, like, Twitch didn't drop him or anything, but when you're representing a company, you have to make sure that you read the fine lines.
Yeah.
Because if you do something that's disrespectful or do something that's out the way and they are representing, because they have a platform now where they represent LGBTQ, they represent the disabled, Xbox is representing disabled now. You have these opportunities that you're throwing away because you think it's funny.
Yeah.
If I would never put myself in a position or try not to if I'm not ignorant of it, and you're not ignorant of it, to put yourself in a position where you're losing sponsorships.
Yeah.
But you did. And this is the consequence.
You have to own up to it.
Right. But don't make it to where, oh, well, somebody else did something too. Ooh, we're not focusing on them.
Exactly.
I don't even know who you're talking about, because I'm focused on you getting kicked off when you were one of the prime people on there.
Yeah.
Every time you saw like the highlights, like when this past anniversary, or the past Resident Evil, anniversary when they showed Resident Evil, he was one of the main fog whisperers that they continue to show. So you have a big presence, and he has a big following on Twitch, and
they're also they're concerned about their image too.
Yeah.
So if they let this slide, then they have offended a whole group of people that will no longer support them.
Right.
So yeah.
Need to say, the Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know if you know, but the person who originally created Five Nights at Freddy's have had quite the controversy to where he had to step down. Scott, who is, I won't say the last name, but he is over Five Nights at Freddy's. Someone found out that he had been donating money to organizations that were anti-LGBTQ. And the majority of the FNAF community is LGBTQ. Or LGBTQ ally. So that hurt a lot of people in the community. And it got to a point where he had to step down.
Yeah. For
him doing Five Nights at Freddy's, or being the face of it, or being the creator of it. So what your representation matters. Your company's representation matters. And if you do something, people are going to get offended.
Yeah. They're concerned with the majority,
from what it looks like, it doesn't seem like you're sorry about you saying that anyway. Which you should be, because you never know who is watching you.
Yeah.
You may have had disabled followers who are watching you.
Oh, for sure.
You have hurt their feelings because you didn't come out with an apology. You just said, well, that sucked. They shouldn't have let me go. Mm-hmm. And you're kind of selfish about it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to call you out. I don't care. From over the pond. Or whatever. From US to UK, you did wrong. And once again, my ad is Fox and Nima.
Right.
On Twitch, Twitter, all that stuff. Please find me so we can talk about it. Thanks.
The drama.
The drama. You know? So, on Twitter, we asked you all what were...
we asked y'all...
I'm not... Can you bring this? I'm not...
I'm sorry, I thought you could see it.
Okay. She had it all the way over here.
Sorry. I don't know. I thought you
We asked you all what were some topics that you would like to hear us talk about soon. So, we had some responses, and we're going to talk about them real quick.
Yes. Rockman Infinite. Oh, I mean, they know. I did not memorize these, okay? Rockman Infinite, shout out to him and Leroy from
yes, the Nerd Place. The
Hello.
Place of Nerds. Hi guys, how are y'all?
So shout out to him. He said, if you could create a game, and I like that. So, if you could create a game,
I talked about this last. Yeah. So I will create a game with some of the superheroes that we don't, or anti-heroes that we don't really, sorry, that's fun, that we don't really talk about, like Mystique, Nubia. I will redo Harley Quinn. Because people have depicted her in so many different ways. I just want to see a different form for her. Because she's really bad.
I love her show. The show is really good.
If they do it, revamp her to where it is on the show, that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would do like. I was also thinking about doing a video game where we talk more about African deities, but make them superheroes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like Avatar in a way, but. Excuse me. Hello.
Hello.
Kind of like Avatar with like the elementals, because you have like Orisha and all these different African deities that really are powerful in their tales. And so I think it would be really cool to have an open world, kind of like Skyrim.
Yeah.
To where you create your own like kind of deity. Instead of not like Smash where you choose a deity, but you create your own kind of like Destiny. And like Sims 4.
Oh yeah, Destiny meets Sims 4.
So you can do the face and everything. But yeah, I think that would be really cool. And it's an open world, but you have like different missions. The missions are different.
Yeah.
And you can be like a conqueror, you can be like a magician, you can be like this, but it's an open world and it includes people of color, because I'm sick and tired of seeing medieval open worlds. That's it. That's all I got.
Well, he also asked another question, so I feel like since you answered that one, I'll answer the other one.
Okay.
Because I was thinking, you know what, we could just split it.
Okay.
So he also asked what the gaming industry needs more of, which I feel like you kind of answered that. It does need more like superhero games that don't just focus on the main
like the Wolverines, the Captain Americas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say the video game industry needs more like other shooters. At one point, Gears of War, Halo, Call of Duty, they were like big. I know everybody's like, we have enough shooters. I mean, we need other shooters that are not those, and that's not like Apex or Battle Royale. I kind of want to go back to how things used to be, and I want indie games to make them. I love Battle Royale. It's fun, but I miss how I used to feel when I played Halo and Gears. Like, those games are played. We need something new, and they're still making Gears and still making Halo and Call of Duty. But we need like some fresh stuff.
Something fresh.
Yeah, something fresh.
Kind of get tired of seeing the same thing over and over and over again.
I hope that makes sense, because like I know there are a lot of them, but I mean like going back to the old school. But if you go back to the old school, then within that it needs to be other, like, not white men who are the main character. Like, one thing, BioShock Infinite, I was so excited because it had, like, a main... it had a somewhat main, not playable character in Daisy Fitzroy. But then she was supposed to be kind of like this radical that was crazy, you know? I would have loved to have her be, like, she was supposed to be the other extreme eventually, but I'm like, but she was right about a lot of stuff. I would love to have a game where the main was like that, yeah. There are some out there, but more of them, and more that aren't like $65 and $70 now. So,
that's my that. All right, what's the next question for you, Hayo? That's a good answer, though. I liked it.
Okay.
I liked.
Cool mom, El Michelle, my bestie, my best friend. She asked, gaming for beginners. Where do I start? What do I do with my hands? I'm overwhelmed. It's such a vast world.
It is a vast world.
So play Sims because I know you got it.
Yes, I was about to say play something that you can delve into and create your own story. Sims is a really good start.
Yeah.
Stardew Valley.
Yes, you
anything to where you're like
Valley.
Calm. So you can get the hang of it, especially if you're using PC. It is hard to try to do a game like Call of Duty, or Dead by Daylight, or Apex, or anything on PC because they're already advanced.
Yeah, that's a downfall of
it's
like
overwhelming.
It's overwhelming. Like you can't just hop into those and get
They
good.
don't have a matching system.
Yes.
So they don't have a system to where they put you with characters or players that are on your level. They will put you with players, and I understand, like, you know, the throw to the wolves analogy, and it helps you play more, but some people don't learn like that.
Yeah.
So I would say start slow, the calm games first, so you can get the hang of it, and then you have, which Steam is good because Steam shows you like intermediate games or the advanced games, and so you can work your way up.
And there are a lot of free games on Steam, and like we talked about earlier, just a couple dollars for some games that you can play.
Also,
Steam
older
itself
games.
Playing
older games, like if you have Xbox, if you get the pass, you can get the older games, which are not as advanced. So it's a good way, like if you want to do an old fighting game to get used to the controls, and then work your way up that way.
Yeah. And to answer the question, what do you do with your hands? They go on the controller or the keyboard. Now, I will say, the same way that you have that like sub versus dub with anime, there's keyboard versus controller for PC. I don't think it matters. Some games I'm just not gonna play on the keyboard.
No.
And it's okay. So
no, any games where I have to be chased or anything, I'm using my controller.
And that's fine. And don't let anybody shame you. Just start what makes you feel comfortable.
Also, if you want to do PC games, have shorter nails. Ladies. Controller games, I used to wear my claws, but I cannot use, and that's another thing that like made me not do any type of like chase games or like co-op like Call of Duty and stuff. I would never do that on PC, even though people say that the demographics and everything is so much better on PC than it is on controller. My hands will cramp up and then I'm shot.
See, like, do what makes it what's comfortable for you. It's fine. Like it's really about, are you enjoying it? It's not to frustrate you or make you uncomfortable.
Right. Exactly.
I think we have one more.
Good question.
That was a really good question. I have one more.
Okay.
Ooh. My husband said talk about characters of color in the anime world and list your favorite ones.
Ooh. Well, you know where I'm about to go. So
I know you're about to go. No, you go first because I got to think about favorite ones.
I'm thinking because I have...
Well, we can answer the first part of the question, which is that they're just now putting more characters of color, particularly black people, in more animes. And you're starting to have animes where they're like the front like cannon blasters, but that's because it had to take a black person to create it in order for that to happen.
You know I'm about to say Bleach.
I know, that's what I'm trying to think. Hold on.
You know I'm gonna say Bleach, and you know I'm gonna talk about my girl Chi Chi.
Hold on.
You were Chi.
Let me think before you go on your words.
You were Chi Chi.
Oh, I know who I'm gonna say.
Okay. My little baby, Yasutora, he's a POC, but I think he's like mixed. I don't know, but my little baby had his little arm out. He's like, I'm gonna fight for you. I'm gonna fight as much as I can. Got his butt whooped, but every now and then he came through. You know, we love to see it. And then, you know, I can't go without talking about Francesca Rose. Because, baby, at the end, she was up there. And so those are my favorites. And if we count X-Men anime. No. Okay, I actually did not like Storm in X-Men anime because she kept getting her butt whooped. Justice for Storm.
Always, they don't never do Storm right.
Storm is the behind Jean Grey. Storm is the most cut that. Storm is the most powerful X-Men. Think about it. Storm can control the molecules in the air.
Yeah.
Everybody who is an X-Man or mutant can breathe. Y'all dying. Never mind. Y'all don't feel me though.
See, you went. We feel you.
Justice, I'm so tired of y'all giving her the little tornado spins until one lightning flash and it'll be it. Girl, have her do this. Then everybody drop to the ground. That's how powerful Storm is. Stop playing with my girl. Stop playing on her name. Stick of it. When they do this new Black Panther, I hope when they revamp, because you know they're going to bring X-Men out.
Yeah.
Especially with the Multiverse of Madness. We're going to talk about that another time because somebody got to catch up. Somebody got to catch up on Loki.
We've been watching other stuff. Probably by the time this come out, I would have seen Loki. We'll see. I got a busy schedule of watching.
I do too, and so I'm not mad at you for not watching Loki. I just want you to watch it so we can talk about it because it ties in. It ties in with WandaVision.
I know.
It ties in with Endgame.
Okay, let me answer the question. Look, see, you all in Marvel.
I'm sorry.
You all in Marvel. We talking about anime. That's not where we are right now.
I'm talking about anime X-Men. Sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Continue.
I don't know who my favorite is. I like Killer B. He black, basically. Everybody from the Cloud, most of them.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have a favorite because I'm like.
Well, I just gave you 3, so I don't have a favorite.
Yeah. I think there needs to be more. I really do like. Dang, I can't remember her name.
Boondocks.
Okay, Boondocks. But Cannon Blasters, the main girl, is really dope.
Yeah.
Like, really dope.
I agree wholeheartedly.
I have to think about who my favorite is. But I do think, like, there's not enough, but the more are coming out.
You know, Netflix came out with Yasuke.
Did you
Yasuke?
like it?
Yasuke,
I think.
Are you saying that because I say that?
Probably.
I know what I'm talking about. I loved it.
You did? It was good. Oh, Mirko. Isn't that how you say her name? Mirko.
When I say amazing, it's amazing for Netflix.
Oh.
It was good.
Okay.
It was good. I give it an 8. I give it a 7.5.
I'll give it a 6. It felt rushed.
It was rushed.
It felt like they could have spent a
little
bit more.
I think I gave it a higher one because it wasn't expected. And you honored part of Black history.
Yes.
That people did not know about. And not only that, like, you made it cool.
Yes.
So you get
the whole concept and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I do think, like, and I think it was supposed to kind of be like this, but Lakeith Stanfield, I love him, but it was real deadpan with the voice acting.
Oh, yeah.
He sounded like so
he
bored.
Was monotone.
Yeah.
And, yeah, that took away 7. I give it a 7. Because, yeah, I understand that they were trying to make him, like, a mellow, solemn man. But
he just sounded bored.
Monotone. And he's such a good actor.
Yes.
He's such a good actor.
He is. He's a really great actor.
That they could have pulled a little bit more, or he could have pulled a little bit more out of it. But for what it was good.
Yeah. 6 out of 10 for me.
Okay.
I think that's
That was the last. That wasn't the last question.
That was the last. Who else? We do have an email. Oh. That was very disappointing.
That was it?
I don't remember anybody.
Well, if you have any questions for us, we will be asking them throughout the week. So make sure to comment under our Twitter.
Yeah, you can also just DM us.
You can also
on Twitter or Instagram, and then you can email us again. Our email address is SoulersCoutsPod pod@gmail.com. You can send questions there or topics that you want us to cover. So, Fox, before we close out, are you playing, watching, besides Loki, or reading anything that you want to share? We've both been kind of busy.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have anything different from the last time.
I watched this anime that came out on Netflix just to see, because at first it looked like it was really good. Ragnarok.
Oh, I heard about that.
No.
Okay. We were curious about it.
No. I like it because it brings out characters from history that I did not know about. There's one character we all know about. Oh, hi, mommy.
My mama just sent me a message.
But as far as, I don't like the story.
Okay.
I didn't finish it, but I give it, I'm not going to finish it, a 5 out of 10.
Okay.
I'm watching now, 7 Deadly Sins.
Oh, yeah.
Because it just came out, and it's so good.
I can't get with the animation.
I got past it, because it's really good, man.
Yeah.
It's good, like, give it a chance. I give it a 7 out of 10 so far. It's good. I've started watching Soul Eater.
Yay!
And it is so good. I'm just going to say everything is so good. It is so good.
It is good.
But it is. I love the concept. I love how different their world is compared to the regular world.
Yeah.
I had to look up the difference between, like, the moon when it starts to bleed more.
See, I never even looked that up.
I was like, this is something about this, because there was one part where they were fighting. It's like a hybrid soul eater, the one that has, like, I forgot the names.
Chronos.
Yeah. And the moon started to bleed more, and I was like, there's something about that. So when I looked it up, the moon bleeds more when there's carnage or somebody's about to die. And then I realized that the sun was laughing.
Yeah.
And so I was like, it makes sense that something is going on in the background, because this seems like it just has layers of stuff within the anime. And the sun laughs when there's carnage that's about to start.
Yeah.
But the sun tells you that something's about to go down. The moon bleeds more to tell you that something, like, it's about to get even more crazy at that time. So I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, I didn't know that, which is crazy, because we're on this will be my 3rd time watching it.
Yeah.
And Phillips, Silent Pigs, whatever his name is. His first time watching it. But I'm actually, can we transition to me? Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't want to, like, be rude. Pass it on to me. I'm actually reading Soul Eater.
Okay.
For the first time. It never occurred to me, well, it did, but like that I should just start buying them. And they have the perfect edition, which is like a volume and a half. And the binding is really good quality, and the paper is thicker than most manga, but I've been reading it and it's really good. I actually prefer the manga art style. I wish they would have used it for the anime, but Bones has a distinct style.
Yeah. You have inspired me to buy more because I usually just look at stuff digitally. So like,
some stuff is fun to like.
You see like this, but she has like a whole book, like 2 book.
Yeah, this is my husband actually got me into collecting. He has been collecting Dragon Ball Z. Yeah. He has all of Full Metal Alchemist. I can't want to just say Brotherhood. Full Metal Alchemist.
Huh? I thought you farted.
No, I did not. I was trying to think. And he's collecting Mob Psycho.
Okay.
So I've been trying to get more into it. So most of this, like
this room is so cool to me. And I'm about to make my little boo baby make some bookcases and stuff. So I can start for our next, because you know I'm gonna have a gaming room, so I kind of want to copy this setup. Sorry, I'm copying you.
No, I've got this.
I'm gonna do it.
I watched a lot of people on YouTube, so I copied it.
Yeah. I think it's cute though.
Thank you. So we've also been watching Soul Eater, as I said, but that's mainly for my husband. But I started watching Banana Fish. This is my first time watching it. I've seen a lot of people talk about it. I've seen people say that there were a lot of sad scenes, so I did Google without spoilers, is this a sad anime? So I'm preparing myself. The beginning is really harsh. But so far, you know.
I don't know what it is about you and watching sad stuff that make you cry.
I just cried.
This girl was crying 10 minutes, like 10 minutes straight. I was like, Cat. Cat is okay.
I just can't help it. I mean, like, the fact, like, the moment gone, like, is processing kites.
Yeah. You have those moments, though. I'm not gonna, oh, God.
I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not. But let's go ahead and just close out.
Okay.
Thank you so much for watching.
Thank y'all. Oh, wait, that was me scratching my pants. I did not poop. I don't know why I have a fascination with pooping right now. But, anywho, thank y'all for watching this podcast, episode 2. If you haven't, like we said,
about to turn into Hanson. Bop.
Bop. Bop. Bop.
That's like the only Hanson song I know.
That was the only. I didn't even know they came out with a CD. I just thought that was it, because that's the only thing they would play. Like their concerts used to be 2 minutes long, because they'd be remix. Do it again, guys. And the little kids like, including me. But yes, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. You can find us on Twitter, SOULER Scouts Pod, as well as Instagram, SOULER, SOULER. Someone said Sailor Scouts. I love you. Thank you very much. We're SOULER.
Yeah, we're SOULER. Obviously inspired by
Sailor Moon and
Soul Eater. Yay! Put them together, you got SOULER Scouts.
So thank y'all for watching. We'll be back. We'll have gaming and stuff pulled up so you can watch us throughout the weeks now. So you will see our faces more.
Yes.
Because we know you love us.
Before we go, one last thing. Let's show our shirts. Sorry, we're looking at the screen. See, Team Urameshi. Come on now.
90s anime aesthetic.
Yes.
By Sailor Moon. This is Kat's favorite shirt, and she gave it to me, and I feel so honored.
Adorned by Chi. Gotta love black-owned businesses that love anime and quirky stuff.
Darn it. Sorry, what happened? That's my cuss word. I tried to do the heart this way, and I couldn't. I was like,
Anyways, my hubby bought this one from me, so I don't know where it's from. But, you know, Yu Yu Hakusho. Gotta love it, Team Urameshi.
Yay!
One of the best openings to an anime, because it just slaps. But anyways, we're done. This is it. We'll see you next time. I was about to steal Markiplier's thing. You know how he does.